One second here. All right, hold on 1 second. 3, 2, 1. All right, we good now. All right, let's clap it up. You know, the ISUPK started at 1 West 125th Street under Commander General Yohana. We're here to share the truth with our people and let our people know that we are the true Israelites of the Bible. We are the true people of the Bible. Us as Israelites are the only people on the earth that the Most High loves. And that's a very important thing to understand, man. Because without that understanding, you feel like you're a piece of garbage, especially with the way that the world is right now, the way that our people are living in our neighborhoods. Our neighborhoods are destroyed. We got our president that's trying to deport and try to get rid of our family members. You know what I mean? Trying to get them out of the country. Like everybody is against us. And if you see the title, man. Like these kings, the kings of the past and the kings of the present, they hate you. Black man, Hispanic man, Latino man. Right. You understand? There's no love. And the thing is, they're crafty counsels. What we're going to get, we definitely getting that scripture tonight, man. But crafty counsel is what they've taken against us. They've taken crafty counsel and it's worked. You understand? It's worked so much. These if you can remember back in the 80s, there was Nancy Reagan started the Just Say No to Drugs movement in the 80s. You understand? Why do I bring this up? I bring this up to let our people know there was a agenda that was put out. You understand? Our neighborhoods are destroyed by drugs. You understand? Our neighborhoods are destroyed by war and all types of conflict from, you know what I mean, young people, our youth. You understand? And a lot of times we'll blame the youth and just throw it all on them, not understanding that, man, we had it at first. You understand? It trickles downhill, man. You understand? Like we had the ruler, we had the spot to tell them what it is they shouldn't do, what they should do. You understand? But we dropped that ball. You understand? And one of the main reasons, of course, goes back to this devil, the oppressor, because he puts oppression on us so hard that only thing a lot of our family members, our fathers and mothers, only thing they really could do was work. They couldn't get a hold of us. They had to work to keep us in the house. You understand? While they out working, you know what I mean? We out doing whatever we want to do. We living. You understand? And the thing is, but these evil bastards, they had the whole 80s movement. Just say no to drugs. You know what I'm saying? It was a real classic one that came out. I remember the dude dropped the egg, cracked the egg on the frying pan. He had the egg in his hand first, like, this is your brain. And he cracked on that, you know what I mean, on the pot and opened it, you know what I mean? He said, this, and the egg started frying. He said, this is your brain on drugs. Any questions? It was real strategic. It made it feel like they really cared. They already know the effects, though, of drugs. They already know that a simple ass commercial ain't gonna stop. You understand? They already know. They've been doing the research. You understand? They've done the research on what drugs do to a person. People eliminated homes. You know what I'm saying? They eliminated their home. They eliminated their everything that they cared about. You understand? When they first started doing the experimentation with bazooka. Bazooka was the drug over in I think that was in Colombia. You understand? But you know what I mean? While her husband, Ronald Reagan, was flooding the hood with crack in the 80s. Right. So she's saying, just say no to drugs. You know what I'm saying? She out there with the pale face, you understand, looking like she's so trustworthy. Because of course, pale face is what we trusted. You understand? Jesus, for God's sakes, was the pale face. You understand? That's what we looked up to. We looked up to Caesar Borgia. Caesar Borgia was a pale face. So of course we see a pale faced woman. She's way sweeter than the white man. She's a woman. She's, you know what I mean? She out there pushing it. You know what I mean? Just say no to drugs. You understand? But if we'd have went into the Bible, you understand? We'd have understood. If our elders kept these records, man. You know what I mean? Thank God for Commander General Yohana, man. You understand? Like that man changed so many lives by holding on to this truth, man. You understand? The more like no people don't even understand. The world don't even know who Commander General Yohana is, which is it blows my mind because this man is the reason why there's so many black families and black men and black women and Hispanic black men and Hispanic women and children that are surviving right now, that get along right now. You understand? If I could, let me get Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10. You understand? Nice and loud, nice and strong. Ecclesiasticus. Chapter 12. There you go. Okay. Never trust thy, hold 1 second. Never trust thy enemy. You understand? We're going to break this down. You understand? Never trust thine enemy. And the thing is, the Bible tells us everything. There's nothing that we got to try to figure out. This ain't a goddamn Kendrick Lamar concert where you got, it ain't no Da Vinci Code or none of that. Everything is clear cut. You understand? You don't have to try and figure out and understand what he's saying. The Most High told us already in Deuteronomy who our enemy was. Said that we'd be taken and given to our enemies. You understand? So we know who our enemies is. Who were we sold to? Who was we taken and put on ships and, you know what I mean, and sold to? We know who our enemy is. And the scripture said again from the top, never trust thine enemy. Go ahead. For like iron rusted. Hold on 1 second. Just like iron rusted, iron is eventually going to rust. As you know what I mean, as beautiful and shiny as iron is, eventually you leave it out too long and it's gonna rust. That's just natural. That's just natural method. Like that's its natural state. It's just going to happen. You understand? Just like our oppressor should never be trusted. Because just like that devil, Nancy Reagan, said, just say no to drugs. And they had a whole movement telling people, you know what I mean, they shouldn't do drugs. And they telling us that it's bad for us and all that. Whole time, these devils is making money off of that. You understand? Whole time, these devils is making, destroying communities and benefiting off of because they don't like us in the first place. They hate us. You understand? Go ahead. Go ahead for the top. Go ahead.
Never trust thine enemy.
Mm-hmm.
For life as rusted.
Uh-huh.
So is his wickedness.
So is his wickedness. Just like that iron gonna rust, just like that iron rust, that's that his wickedness gonna rust. His wickedness gonna show through. You understand? His wickedness gonna come through. Like, and the crazy thing is because Reagan, one of his delegates, or one of the people in his group, his part of his team is what brought out the whole thing. That iron rusted right there within his whole regime. He came out and said, you know what I mean? All right, this is the thing. We didn't want people out here. We didn't want white hippies to be voting against, you know what I mean, not voting for Reagan because they, you know, white hippies, they was against the war. They didn't want the war to go on. You know what I mean? They just like peace, man. You know what I mean? They with all that, with the tie-dye shirts and all that. That's the way they were living. And they was smoking weed. They all about peace pipes and all that, everything. That's what they were doing. So then he didn't want blacks. He didn't want blacks because, of course, blacks were getting treated like garbage in America and still treated like garbage in America. So the thing is, what he did, we were his other enemy. So they were his enemy. They had a reason. Why were we his reason? Because they just didn't like us. America just don't give a damn about us. America hates us. You understand? The kings of this country, this government, hates you, black man. You understand? Hispanic man, Latino man. You understand? And the witchcraft is so heavy that I don't even understand how so many Hispanics vote for Trump. I done seen Hispanic women go to bat for Trump about why they should vote for him. That's insanity to me, man. You understand? But again, crafty counsel, man. crafty council, man. You understand? But so I'm gonna get into a little bit of history. You know what I mean? The Cold War, which was World War II, was in 1947. America and Russia became the world's superpowers because they weren't really affected by the war. You understand? So this meant there was two different type of ideologies. Russia was communist. You understand? Which meant everything is centralized around one leader, one head. You know what I mean? One man makes decisions. You know what I'm saying? Against slide. Go ahead. Everything was equal. Like a doctor made the same amount as a mechanic. You understand? Like everything. It was just all equal. You understand? So-called democracy and so-called democracy, the Republic people vote for a leader, and that group of leaders decide what's good for everybody. You understand? Along with democracy, you get the system of capitalism, which is like demand drive supply. You understand? Like this bottled water. You understand? I got bottled waters. You understand? So if I sell bottled waters, I can drive up the price of bottles from 10 cents per bottle to $1 per bottle. As I see there, if there's a demand for bottled waters, then I'm gonna raise the price. You understand? These drug practices are the most one sec, my bad. Hold up. I got a lot of notes. I'm about to run into everything. Hold up. Case just okay. All right. So with all that, so now we got the World War II, you know what I mean? That went on. So then we got the Contras, which pretty much they were like a secret group. So the Sandinistas, they wanted to fight against their country. You understand? It's a lot. I got it. Damn, so I got kicked off. I ain't even say nothing. They live restricted for some audiences. Your live contains you got. They must say drugs too many times or hate. But hold on, slide. Let me get. Matter of fact, let me get Psalms. No, not Psalms. Give me Ecclesiastes. So use Ecclesiasticus, Ecclesiastes. Oh, come on. Throughout it, Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. You know what I'm saying? You understand? Like, and the thing is, like, we just got kicked off TikTok. We kicked off or we too wild? Okay, come on. You understand? Like, it's stuff like that. When you come up against the government or you come up against what's happening to black people, it get looked at as, you know what I mean, you the bad guy. You know what I mean, you the wrong person. You know what I mean? Like, you should have never started this. When the whole time you're just angry because of what's happening to your people. You know what I'm saying? We go out in the street and we angry about what's going on. We look at the conditions of our neighborhoods and we angry about the conditions of what our neighborhoods look like. You understand? Like, we shouldn't be looked at as a hate group because we get out and we yell and we're upset and we're telling our people. And the thing is, the most heavy part is we don't even tell our people to go out and commit crimes. We tell our people to do complete opposite. We say you know what I mean? Be lawful citizens. Don't commit no crimes. Don't go against this devil. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like wanting to break their laws. You understand? We don't say none of that. We tell them obey the laws of the land. You understand? And keep God's laws. And keeping God's laws is going to keep you righteous, man. Like, that right there is the secret. That's the secret, the best kept secret to clearing up the wars and the streets and all the gang violence and all the drug wars and everything. Because if we love each other enough, the way the Most High told us to, like, we can clear up everything. We can take care of these streets. That's the answer. You understand? The answer is in the scriptures. The Most High has the answers. Commander Junior Hanna has the answers, man. You understand? But nobody want to sit and talk about that. Nobody got time for that, man. You understand? You got that, sir?
In the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Man, surely oppression make a wise man mad. I remember when I was young, I used to think my family had me thinking that the Black Panthers was like bad guys. They used to talk about, you know what I mean, how they rob stores, like how, you know what I mean, they so wicked, they so evil. And the thing is, these were a bunch of brothers that were upset, that were angry. You understand? The IGPK come along, you know what I mean? We don't commit no crimes against nobody. You know what we do? You know what we do to people? We feed them. Like we spiritually feed them, we physically feed them, we clothe them. You understand? And we do all that, and we get put on the hate list. We're a hate group. You understand? Like you can really come out right now with a new Israelite group, and you could be a bunch of sodomites. You could be a bunch of child lovers. You understand? You know what I mean? Like you could be whatever. But as long as you don't say the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, you clear to run the streets, you clear to be on the streets. You can get benefits from the government. You can get benefits from the state, and you will be loved. We not loved, man. Like the IGPK is not loved, and all we do is show love. We just angry, man. Like we mad as hell. We mad because our people still go out and vote still vote, thinking that's gonna be changed. When it constantly it's been constantly shown to us that it's no change. You can keep on voting. We've been voting for years, man. Voting and it don't do a damn thing. And people always think that this time is gonna change. Like we so blind, man. You know what I mean? Scripture said we are stiff necked people. We stiff necked, man. We definitely is that. Go ahead, bro.
And, and it's not going to change because the drugs still here, and we voted for Trump. Joe Biden was there and dealt with drugs. Other presidents was there and dealt with drugs, and now we got a different president, and we still got drugs.
Damn right.
No shame.
Damn right. Excellent point, man. Damn right. Every president, and the next one after this, if Yahweh Shai don't come back, it's gonna be drugs. Because you know why? Because they want the drugs here. You understand? Like all them junkies that hang with Trump, man. Trump probably did a line after he won. You understand? He got junkies that hang with him, man. They a bunch of they. That's why the drugs not going nowhere. The drugs will never go nowhere. Because how the hell all these rich white men gonna satisfy they lust, you know what I mean, with all the lewd acts that they do, if they can't do a line, if they can't pop a pill, if they can't do it, you know what I mean? Biden's son, that nigga probably somewhere getting high right now. He probably give me a junkie. It's a lot. He probably somewhere getting it in right now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
It's like the president is supposed to hold the highest office in the world, the United States president. So if you look at it from the standpoint that can't none of them get rid of drugs, that's because they are the drug dealers.
Good night. Right.
You know, the drug dealers are in charge right now.
Right.
And therefore, we're going to have drugs.
Right.
You know, if you look at anything that goes against the Lord, that's because that's who they are. They're the opposition of the Lord. And the things the Lord tells us not to do, that's what they do.
God.
So, you know, they have a point with that.
God, that's heavy. Go ahead.
And they know that what God said is right. So they basically just looked in the Bible and then they just said the opposite, the complete opposite.
God, that's every point.
Of what's in the Bible.
And another thing is that it's in them to be wicked because they were born like that.
Right.
You understand? The Most High they were created like that. You understand? And when we got out of line, the Most High, he chose them because he already knew. These people right here, they already wicked as hell. They gonna be the punishment. They gonna be the whipping stick for these people, for my people. You understand? He gave that power to them to go ahead and be over top of us. But of course, just like the wicked devils that they are, they went overboard. What they did, you know what I'm saying? The most scripture said, you know what I mean. Most High he was wroth with us. You understand? He polluted his inheritance. He punished us, but he didn't want all that to happen to us. He didn't want everything that they did to us to happen, but they did it. You understand? And they gonna definitely pay for it. You understand? Matter of fact, and let me get Psalms 83, chapter 3. You understand? This is one of them bedrock precepts, man. Like this right here, it's just like the beginning of. I want to say this is I feel like this is the beginning of government. You know what I'm saying? Like for these heathens to have a government, they have to have this. You understand? They have to come, and this has to be a part of their, you know what I mean, them having a government. You understand? When you get a chance, sir. All right, go ahead, Salat.
Psalm chapter 83, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
They are taking crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. You understand? They taking crafty counsel against your people. You understand? The Most High, this is to the Most High. They taking crafty counsel against your people, man. You understand? Like they can't just. It's not just something that's something they're gonna hurry up and do on a whim. This is very thought out. This has been thought out for years. You understand? Like it's not just something small. This is why we're so destroyed. Like drugs in the Black and Hispanic community, man, it destroys a neighbor. It destroys the whole hood. You understand? Like I remember being young and my neighbor, her mother, when her mother OD'd, I feel like I might have been maybe 7 or 8. I remember that, man. I remember the screams. You know what I'm saying? Her mother OD'd, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like that type of pain. Like I got family members, countless family members that didn't die from drug overdose. You understand? Like it destroys families. It destroys generations. You understand? Because you see, dang, you know what I mean? We so destroyed. If your family if he get unalived by an overdose, then you'll be sitting there, and then now you like, man, you get to thinking about how to make money, take care of the family. So what you do? You go and start to destroy another family by getting money, by selling the same drugs that destroy your family. You understand? You want to say that? Go ahead.
And when you lose a family member because of something that was a sin of God, you go do another sin and freezing the generation of sin.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So you're saying you putting sin on top of sin, which the scripture say don't do that. Like, you know what I mean? Don't try to correct one sin with another sin. You understand? That's heavy. Go ahead, sir.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones. Who's the hidden ones? We the hidden ones. We don't even know who the hell we are. We the hidden ones. You understand? We the secret people. We the hidden ones. You understand? Like the government know who we want to destroy, but we don't know why they want to destroy. We still voting for the government. We voting for better destroyers. You understand? We voting for better people to come along with a better plan. You understand? That could take us out. You understand? Like we're the hidden ones, man. We don't understand who we are. We have no idea of our culture. We don't know what our background is. You understand? And the terrible part is our own people say, man, that's the past, man. You can't keep dwelling on that. When you got, the Jewish man will harp on the Holocaust forever. Man, you can get shut, you can get canceled for talking bad about the Holocaust. but we pull to say we can't talk about ours. You understand? Like the music industry is another big part of this too. The music industry is another big factor in the destruction of our neighborhoods, man. Like because you listen, what's the dude? Leon Cole. Cole. There it comes, sir. This dude, man, the dude said he admitted it on air. He said, man, I got fat. Like they asked him, they said, why you promote this type of music when it's destructive? He said, man, I got family too. I got people I gotta feed. He don't give a damn about you. You understand? And the crazy part is that makes him anti-Semitic. Because I mean, we're Shemites. You understand? He's anti-Semitic for wanting to, for allowing a big conglomerate like the music industry to destroy us. You understand? That machine that puts together so much that helps destroy us, man. Go ahead, sir.
Like what you're saying is simple because here's the thing, like especially with the anti-Semitism, this is how you know they hate us. You had the Robert Congress, we post a book or a documentary about Eden.
God, sir.
He got kicked off the basketball court. He lost millions of dollars.
Right.
They wanted to apologize from the Jewish community.
Right.
And here it is. You got Elon Musk on the Hell Hitler.
Man, what?
On the national audience.
Right.
And then he going to speak to the Germans, telling them that they should never feel bad about the Holocaust.
Good night. I didn't even know that. Damn, that's heavy.
The Jewish community still has not rose up against him.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, they're not worried about anti-Semitism. They're worried about checking us and putting us in our
Right. That's heavy. And it's so heavy because if Kyrie, so they see it, they looking at it like, yo, it's too many celebrities that's speaking on this. So we gonna have to shut it down. We can't let these hitting ones be unhidden. Right. They gotta stay hidden. So if celebrities start saying it, and it's like, oh hell no, we about to lose out. We're gonna have to shut them. We're gonna have to silence them. It's exactly what they do. Everybody they silence. They silence. What's your name? Nick Cannon. That was the worst. My man, he did a whole episode with a rabbi. You understand? He did a whole episode with a rabbi apologizing. He went on a whole apology tour. He started calling them my brothers and sisters, you know what I mean? My Jewish brothers and sisters. I would never want to offend y'all. The whole time, the music industry is filled with people that's offending us. Right. You understand? But we the ones, we gotta apologize. It's crazy. That's heavy, man. Go ahead, sir. We got some more on that.
Psalms chapter 83, verse 4. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Let us cut them off from being a nation. Let's cut them off from being a nation. That's come on, man. That's clear cut right there. Let's cut them off. Let's cut them off from being a nation. That's us. We've been cut off from being a nation. The Jewish man know who the hell they are. They know who they are. You understand? We don't know who we are. We if I tell somebody who I am or who we are, they man, get out of here. Really? Like it's a fight. I listen to Cap talking to Whack 100. Cap he a special guy, man. Like to be able to sit through that. Like I done watched him on his Car Chronicles and he sit through some stuff, man. Like the women come on, like they just, it's like, yo, God, I'd have been snapped. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm 500. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that patience. You understand? I'm building up to it. You understand? I'm definitely building up, you know what I mean? Under Cactus Apaya, like, you know what I mean? He gonna definitely build you up. Like, I be listening to them, like, because they be going on. They be like, man, that don't make no sense, man. You gonna tell me? They don't, you know what I mean? Like, they don't make, they was debating about the word nigger. People be so ready to talk instead of listen. But when you so lost, you've been hitting so long. It's like, you don't want to hear none of that. That stuff is, it don't make sense when the lie is right in your face. The lie is more light on the lie, but you hitting in the dark. You understand? And don't nobody want to hear that. You understand? Go ahead, sir.
That the name of Israel may be no more remembrance.
Be no more remembrance. Who the hell remember that we Israel? Who remember? Unless you in the ISUPK. You understand? Like, who remembers that? You know what I mean? If it wasn't for One West, nobody would know. I wouldn't know. I would still be a halfway Christian. You understand? Like, I wouldn't know who the hell I was if it wasn't for these scriptures. It's been taken from us, man. You understand? Go ahead, sir.
Verse 5. They have consulted together with one consent.
They consulted together. This ain't just one, like, and when they say they, this is multiple nations, man, that's coming together. This ain't just one. This is multiple nations that came together, man, that come against us. Think about how important you are when you need multiple governments, multiple nations to come against you. Think about that. You got to be somebody. You got to be somebody special. You understand? Like, our neighborhoods look crazy. You understand? Like, brothers can't even look at each other without it being a beef. And, you know, it was weird because I guarantee you an oppressor can walk through a black neighborhood and be more safe than a black man. You understand? Like, and that's crazy. Good, we can get that last line, sir.
They are confederate against thee.
They confederate against thee, man. They confederate against us. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make sure they gonna make sure that we get destroyed. And they've been doing a hell of a job. Nancy Reagan did a hell of a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've all came together and they destroyed us. You know what I'm saying? Let me get Proverbs chapter 16, verse 25, sir, if I could. Because in the first part of we in such poverty and we in such hell that sometimes you might feel like, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a little hit of this weed. You know what I mean? Like just once. You know what I mean? You take you best with that, you know what I mean, that rock one time. You know what I mean? That could be your last. You know what I mean? You're gonna be chasing that one time for the rest of your life. You understand? But go ahead, sir.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
There is a way that seems right into a man.
There's a way that seems right into a man. There's a way that seems like DMX got the saddest story, man. Like, this brother he was smoking weed, and the dude he was smoking with laced it. And DMX been a fiend for his whole, like, as long as I known of him, he been a fiend because of that one time. This is an older brother, somebody he trusted, laced the weed and got him hooked on drugs, man. Like, you see DMX in his last interviews, man. This dude, he couldn't even sit down. He had to stand up. He was on the Breakfast Club. He's standing up. You know what? He got so much energy going on inside of his body. You understand? He got to sit up. You understand? Like, it's hard. His son tried to have intervention with him, man. He tried to have an intervention with him. I don't know if it was an intervention, but he had him on what's the chick name that she swears she can just solve every problem? Ivana. He had her on there. He went on there with his son. He went on there to his son was like, he gave him an ultimatum. He said, look, either you stop doing drugs or I gotta stay away from you. Hurt though. Like, he didn't want it. He didn't want to give him that ultimatum. And DMX said, yeah, you gonna give me an ultimatum? He said, I guess I'll see you at my funeral. Like, yo, drugs become your Lord. That becomes your God. You understand? People don't understand that. You think you got control. Whatever that is, whatever that sin is that you're doing, that's what got control. It's not, you don't have control anymore. You think you got control. You understand? That drug has control of you. You understand? Like, you know what I mean? Using drugs seem like a good idea because you need to escape or relief from pain. You understand? Like, joining the police department may seem like a good idea. You want to get in the war against drugs, but you don't even know that the people that you're fighting are the ones that you put that help put the drugs in the neighborhood. The ones that you're fighting with, a lot. You fighting with the ones that put the drugs in the community. So you thinking like I'm gonna become a police officer and change the streets. The whole time, man, you don't even know. You just out there making sure that people are still getting high, making sure it's the rush still getting, still getting done. We got the privatized prisons that get paid off of this. Like it's big business, man. You know what I'm saying? It's so big. It's so big that like it'll make your eyes cross, man, when you think that you getting to the top and it's a top on top of the top. You understand? Go ahead, sir.
But in the end, the end thereof are the ways of death.
Man, the end of it that's death, man. The only relief that you need is brotherhood, man. Like brotherhood is such a weapon, man. You get brotherhood in the ISUPK. You get brotherhood because that's what we need. We need each other. The scripture say, gather yourself together. Yay, gather yourself. We supposed to come together for each other. You don't need no drugs, man. If you a brother that can handle your liquor, man, get with the brothers, man. Let's talk about it. Over, we get a drink. You know what I'm saying? Look at some women, chill. We at the bar, we showing brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Come to the school. You know what I mean? We could talk. You know what I mean? Get some counsel. All of these things are for you. We got certified counselors. Commander, we got General Hyman, which is certified. You understand? You ever had counsel with General Hyman? Like, yo, you don't take that counsel, man. Like, it's some demons on you that you need to keep working on. You understand? And of course, get the brotherhood. That's what's gonna help. You understand? Let me get Slack. We just did that. Let me get Slack, sir. Let me get Exodus chapter 22, verse 18. All of these scriptures, if we already knew, then we could have saved a lot of lives. We could have, like, our families will be saved. You understand? Like the script, like it's so much protection in the Bible. It's so much protection in the Bible, man. If we just focus and if we read the Bible, if we went to men that know the Bible and we study, that's how we can help our families. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir. You got it.
Exodus chapter 22, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. We gotta realize what a witch is. You understand? You know what a witch is? What's a witch?
A witch is like something like somebody that does stuff that is okay. Yeah.
All right, so you gotta back it up some. So the thing that they do is wicked. A witch, you seen a witch on the cartoon or something, right? So you see a witch usually got like a big pot, right? And what they do with that pot? What they be doing with the pot? Right. Yeah. So you just put a bunch of, they make it like a potion. So they throwing all types of stuff, rabbit ear, you know what I mean? A cricket leg or something, you know what I mean? They just mixing everything up together. And a lot of times that potion it'll take over somebody's mind. It might make them, you know what I mean, fall asleep or something, or it might kill them or whatever. A witch today is a drug dealer. A drug dealer is that witch. A drug dealer puts into a pot a bunch of potion, a bunch of ingredients into a pot. And when he put all that stuff in the pot, that's what it creates a potion that will get you high. And the wicked part about it is, so let me see, let me get this for you. So the wicked part about it is the mental picture that we have of a witch is an evil green woman standing in front of a pot. You know what I mean? A bunch of ingredients. But you know what I mean? Those ingredients are created to hurt you. You understand? Like, you might think that you could just do you might think you could do a little weed. You understand? You might think, all right, I'm going to just smoke a little bit of weed. I'm going to just get a little high. Now, understanding somebody could have laced that, just like I just gave the instruction. I mean, the example of DMX. You know what I mean? Like, there's no safe way. There's no safe drug that you can take. You understand? But the thing is, we think that there are safe drugs because we got people on top of it that tell us they legalize weed. So now it's okay to smoke weed. You go, I can't go downtown without a big cloud of marijuana smoke in the air. You understand? And it's okay. You got police that sit right outside because they think that there's safe, there's recreational drugs, what they call them. But there's no good drug. You understand? Like, there's no safe drug. A witch is created. Well, a witch creates that potion that takes your life. You understand? Like, they take your life and now they're your God. You got to go to them for life. You understand? A witch is a evil person because they kill you. They take a hold of your family. They take a hold of your family. They destroy your family. You understand? We gotta realize that brothers think that that's the way out, and a lot of times, a brother feel like that. I can see sometimes that you feel like that's the only way out, but we here to tell you that there is another way out. You understand? Get into these scriptures. You understand? Get into these scriptures. Follow the Most High. You'll learn to suffer longer. You don't have to have, like, a lot of times we don't even know what it is that we need. We see stuff on TV and we like, damn, we need a bigger house. We need to do this. We need a bigger car, a better car. You just want, there's a bunch of wants. Brothers say, man, I only sell drugs to take care of my family so I can feed my kids. You lying. Your kids will be all right, man. A lot of drug dealers, really, you minimum wage drug dealers, yo. You know what I'm saying? I got family that's been hustling for years that, just you minimum wage. You putting your life on the line. You could work at McDonald's and be safer. Go ahead.
And then we look to the white man. We look to the white man that don't even get hurt by God or Jesus. And we get hooked by Jesus and God. And we look to the person that don't get hurt by Jesus and God. We got the key. We got the key to them. If they don't.
I can dig it. All right. Yeah. I feel you. That's heavy. All right. I can dig it. That's a very heavy point. You understand? But in order for us to, and the good thing is there's good news in the scriptures. There's good news in the scriptures that lets you know what I mean? There's a way out. The way out, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man. You understand? Loving your brother. You understand? You understand? Like, you hating your brother for no reason is, like, spiritually, that's like murder. Because you got that hate in your heart. So eventually it's going to fester, it's going to build up, and eventually you're going to take their life. And it's going to be for nothing. Brothers be hating each other, just they don't like the car you drive. Well, they don't like this. They don't like that you mess with their baby mother now. When their baby mother don't even want them no more. You understand? Like, they don't like that, you know what I mean, that they don't even want their baby mother. They just don't want you to be with her. Right. You think, you'll think he's slick. You'll think he's cool. You know what I mean? Like, it's all types of unreasonable hate. You understand? You can hate. You know what I mean? You can hate. But when you hate for no reason, the Most High gonna get with you, man. Gonna deal with you. You understand? And that hate is what drives our neighborhoods. What destroys our neighborhoods. You understand? Baltimore streets, like Baltimore, I just seen the documentary that said Baltimore is dying. Like, the city is dying. Why is the city dying? Because there's we killing it. Like, war is what's on our streets. But the Israelites, ISUPK, we're gonna give life to these streets, man. I got let me get this real quick. Slocky. So I'm trying to get Valley of the Dry Bones. Ezekiel concept. What the hell is it at though? It's like, that's crazy. Let me see. Is this it? I do. I'm trying. What's this? Salak, is it 11? Is it chapter 11, verse 16? 37? Oh, kind of, definitely. There we go. Is it 37 and 10? Is that it? It is. All right. Let me see. Let me try to get there with you real quick if I could. There you go.
Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me.
Okay, there we go. So like, all right, if I could, let me take it back up to. We can start from 37. We can start from 1, sir, if I could.
Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 1. The hand of the Lord was upon me, and carried me out with the spirit of the Lord, and set me down in the midst of the valley which is full of bones.
And check this out. This right here, this valley of the dry bones. This is a very heavy and special precept in my head, because sometimes like we travel when we do speakings, and sometimes we'll go to somewhere where it'll like that's the most happening drug spot ever, like especially down north, like down where here in Baltimore. Man, you go there, man. It look like every drug is there. Like you can cop whatever you want. It seems like you can be a kingpin down there. You understand? Like that's how heavy it is. You know what I mean? You go there and you look and you say, damn, how like really can it be life here? You understand? Go ahead, sir.
Verse 2. And caused me to pass by them round about.
Mm-hmm.
And behold, there were very many in the open valley. And lo, they were very dry.
Man, that open valley, like it's plenty. Like you go downtown, like I said, go downtown, go to any neighborhood really, and you'll see those dry bones out there, man. You understand? You'll see those dry bones, and that's that death. That's death that's in the scriptures, man. You understand? Like that's when there's no life right there. Our job is to bring life to, you know what I mean, to those dry bones. Go ahead, sir.
Verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live?
Man, check this out. It's the Most High, like the angel asked him, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, can you make these bones live? Ezekiel, he's such a professional. Like he know how to answer a man above him. You understand? Go ahead.
And I answered, O Lord God, thou knowest.
He said, thou knowest. You know, Lord. He's like, look, I don't even know. I ain't got no clue. You understand? But you know. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Again he said unto me, prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord.
Man, grab the mic. Look, I mean, look, when they say you next, man, you grab the mic. You understand? Like this, the Most High saying, look, check this out. Prophesy to these dry bones, man. Get up there. Give life to these dry bones, man. These people here, they dead. That's my people. That's your people. That's your family. That's our family. That crafty council has taken them down. That crafty council has been done. It's done such a evil job on them. And it's working, and it's constantly working. It's like a fine oiled machine. It keeps on working, man. You understand? Most High said, man, grab that mic, man. Get your ass up there, man, and speak, man. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Thus saith the Lord God unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live.
Man, he said, look, check this out, man. Man, let us know, man. That ain't the only way. There's another way out. There's another way out, man. You don't have to keep doing it, man. You don't have to. It's a drug program that we got in the ISUPK. There's another way out. You understand? There's counsel in the ISUPK. There's another way out, man. Go ahead.
Number 6. And I will lay some news upon you.
You understand? And look, that's that. Them sinews. That's that skin. That's that flesh coming up on you. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, they dry bones. They don't have no life. They dry. It's dead. You understand? But he said, look, check this out. Give them that. You know what I mean? Tell them to get in all black. Put that them sinews upon them. Tell them, hey, look, man, come on in class one time. Just come. Put, you know what I mean? Get in all black, man. Go ahead.
And we'll bring up flesh upon you.
Man, get that flesh on them, man. Get that flesh on that when they start to. Now they in class. They in class. You know what I'm saying? They attending classes. They might come maybe like 3 times a week, whatever. You understand? They getting that flesh on them though. You understand? There was plenty of times I ain't had no sinews on me. I was, you know what I mean? It'd be times I'd be like, should I go to class? Nah. You know what I'm saying? I was still a young man, but you know what I mean? It was not. I didn't have that flesh on me. Go ahead.
And cover you with skin.
And
put breath in you.
Man, put that breath in you, man. We was dead before the truth. Our brothers and sisters are dead. Man, we damn near we superheroes, man. If you get a brother and a sister to understand that this is the truth, and they come up in here, man, like, yo, we giving them flesh, we giving them blood on them bones, man, on them dry bones that's dead out here. Go ahead.
And you shall live, and you should know that I am the Lord.
You understand? We gotta let them know that big soft teddy bear that you believe in the Christian church, that ain't the Most High. That ain't Yahweh in the Hebrew. You understand? That's I don't know who the hell that is, man. That's Buddha. That's, you know what I mean. That's what's the dude's name? Caesar Borgia. That's the, you know what I mean. Yahweh Shai is not God. You understand? Yahweh is God. You understand? Like, that's what they gonna understand. We're gonna put that in them so they can know who to pray to. Because how you gonna get your answers? How you gonna get your prayers answered? You ain't know who the hell to pray to. Go ahead.
Verse 7. So I prophesied as I was commanded.
Mm-hmm.
And as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking. And the bones came together, bone to his bone.
Man, you start seeing them, man. Like, we start seeing, hey, let me get a flyer. Let me get a flyer. They start getting in contact, you know what I mean? With Cat Supplier. They coming, they asking questions. They get, you know what I mean? They interested. You understand? Go ahead, sir. Kind of.
This is so heavy because, like, right now, the Lord is talking about putting these laws, statutes, and commandments back in his people.
Kind of, sir.
That breath of life that he breathed into us is those laws, statutes, and commandments.
Kind of, sir.
That the Christian church tells us that we ain't got to keep. It's done away with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, that's the only way you can put flesh back onto these dry bones is by bringing in the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord.
Kind of, sir.
And that's exactly what that means. That's why it's so heavy.
That's heavy. And so on the flip side of that, so if you go in the church, if you understand it, if you believing in the church doctrine that the laws are done away with, then the church is teaching you to die. They're training you for death. You understand? Like that's is nothing but death inside of the scripture. I mean, inside of the Christian church. You go up in there, it's dead, man. They say, you know what I mean, no perfect people welcome. They don't want you in there being perfect. They want you in there to be imperfect. They want you just like them. They want a LGBT member, you know what I'm saying, sitting right there next to them. They want y'all all in there. They want the drug dealers in there with the Christian cross. You know what I'm saying? Like they want that's what they want in there. Don't come up in there if you think you know what I mean, you perfect. They don't. That ain't what the Christian church want. You understand? They want you destroyed. You understand? And they want you to stay like that. Ain't nobody telling you to be different in the Christian church. They only tell you, you know what I mean, come as you are. that's their thing, man. Come as you are and stay like that. Go ahead, sir.
Ain't nobody in the Christian church telling you to be righteous.
Come on, sir.
So you can't keep God's laws.
Right.
You're never going to be perfect.
Right.
They teach you, so by them saying that, you don't know no better, you feel like, well, shit, I can't be perfect anyway, so as long as I believe in them, I'm good.
Right.
That means that you're going to continue to live the lifestyle that you live.
Definitely.
You don't have to work for nothing, and yes, you don't have to work for nothing that the Lord had told you to work for.
Right. That's heavy. I remember a brother told me, he said, when I asked him, because I know he was like, he just came home and he was talking the Bible all day. He was talking big Bible business. And I asked him, I said, man, how do I get right with Jesus? He said, all right, just do this. Just, do you accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior? I said, yeah. He said, he said something else. And he said, after that, he said, you good. All right, that was it? He's like, yeah. Oh, shit. All right, okay. That's what's up. That's all I needed to do. I could have been did that. I was the same old me, doing the same old thing. But I felt like I was saved. I remember I thought I was saved from getting baptized. I thought I could do no harm. I was like, could do no wrong. I'm like, I'm good. I can cuss. I've been baptized. You know what I'm saying? I can lie. I've been baptized. I'm good. Christianity was a hell of a drug, man, and it destroys our people, man. You understand? We could drop that though, sir. So we could wrap it up. In fact, if I could, you want to bring anything up? Come on, sir. All right, no sweat. Let me get hold of 1 second. Let me get all right, let me get what's that? Proverbs chapter 16, verse 26.
Proverbs 16.
Sir. Verse 26. Select. That's not it. Dang, wait, hold up. Dang, I got the wrong one. Give me Ezekiel 47:12.
Ezekiel chapter 47, verse 12.
Select, sir. Select. Good night. All right, here we go. Select. It's Ezekiel chapter 8, verse 17. Select. Man.
Ezekiel chapter 8, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
Then he said unto me, Hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a light thing? Is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations which they commit here?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, we think it's a light thing. We think it's an okay thing that we sell drugs to take care of our family. We think it's a light thing. We feel like, you know what I mean? I'm just doing what needs to be done. Like, I'm a man. I gotta take care of my family. You understand? We think it's a light thing that we smoking weed. We smoke, you know what I mean? It's not that bad that you smoking weed. Not really understanding, like, you taking on the custom of a whole nother people. People don't even know the origins of smoking weed. Weed, dreadlocks, all that, everything is intertwined together. You serving a whole nother God. You understand? Those incense, that scent that you blowing in the air, that's going to another god, a false god that the East Indians pray to. You understand? Like, smoking weed is an East Indian way of life. That's what they do. That's how they worship their god. You understand? Like, that's another thing to show that we so lost, and we've been hitting so long that we'll follow anything. We'll follow anything that sounds good, that seems okay. You understand? We say, is it a light thing, man? Is it a light thing that we commit this abomination? This is an abomination to the Most High. You dealing with another God is an abomination. And we think, like, I'm just smoking a little weed. How is that a big thing? Like, I ain't doing wrong. Chris Rock, he said, he made a joke about eating pork. He said, man, you mean to tell me if I've been doing right all my life and I can't get into heaven because I ate some pork? God gonna tell me I can't get into heaven because I ate some pork? Like, you know what I mean? As wrong as all that was together, You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't getting to the kingdom. You know what I mean? You ain't making it to the kingdom. You a evil, wicked bastard. The Most High gave us he gave us laws for a reason. People don't understand like how cancer is ripping through our neighborhood, ripping through our families, our generations. We don't even give a damn because we think it's a light thing. Go ahead, sir.
Like what you bring out is heavy, and the thing is, it comes from us. Like if you backtrack, like you trace where this mentality comes from. It comes to us through that Christian church.
Gone, sir. Gone.
It comes through that Christian church that tells you already that you can eat whatever you want to eat, you can do whatever you want to do, as long as you believe.
Right.
And they're ran by our oppressor.
Right. Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like they ran by our oppressor. The one thing that we gotta understand is our oppressor knows that if we come back and start keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, and we stop sinning against our God,
Right.
the scriptures say that our enemies will become his enemies.
Right.
So as long as we stay in this sinful state, the person that's harming us, he won't get touched.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This is why the Christian church is so dangerous. This is why another way that we show like this oppressor hates us, man.
Gone, sir.
He despises us.
They matter of fact, that's a heavy point. Let me if we could drop, let me get Judah chapter 5, verse 20. That's a heavy point. He's sir. Chapter 5, verse 20. Like, yeah, they like our oppressors know, man. Like we the only ones that don't know, and that's the evil of it. Like we the only ones that don't know, and the reason why we don't know because we don't give a damn about trying to find out. You understand? Like we like it. We like living in the dark. There's light in these scriptures, man. You understand? We like this right here. This precept is so heavy because this heathen knew like they know what it is. They know what keeps us. They know what keep us in harm's way. You understand? They know when we go against our God what happened. You understand? Go ahead, sir. Nah, let me see. Do I want to start from 20? Let me see. What's in 8:19? Ah, yeah, we can start at 20.
Jude chapter 5, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error against this people.
Man, if there be any error against this people is the chosen people of the Most High. This is Israel he talking about. This is a Moab talking to a king. I forgot this king was. This is a Moab speaking to him. You know what I mean? He's speaking to him with definitely respect. This king has power, but he's letting him know. He said, "Look, check this out. You know what I mean? If there be any error in these people, you understand? Go ahead, sir.
And they sin against their God.
And they sin against their God. He's telling them, like, look, if there's any error in these people, and they sinning against their God, he's letting him know. He's about to give him a heavy tool that you know what I mean that can help him. Go ahead.
Let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
Man, this should be their ruin right here. Like this, like if they ain't listening to the Most High, if they out here, if they smoking weed, you understand? If they selling drugs to each other, you understand? If they sleeping with each other women, you understand? If the women, if they sleeping with other men, when they got a man, like if they doing all of these things, man, if they not being modest, if they just destroying each other. You understand? Without the help of the people that you put in place to destroy them. If they got it on their own now, if it's autopilot just to destroy them, you understand? Go ahead.
And let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
Man, let us go up, and we shall overcome them, man. He said that it's definitely, we can overcome them. You understand? But go ahead, sir. And this right here, now this right here, this is what we need to understand right here. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
But if there be no iniquity in their nation,
man, if there's no iniquity in their nation, man, you understand? If there's no nation, if there's no iniquity is the transgression of the Lord. If you know what I mean, of the laws. So if nobody is sinning, if we got everybody's in place, everybody's in line, if everybody's coming to class, if this is a way of life, you understand? If everybody is here, everybody's at the Passover, you understand? If we all coming together, if we don't hate each other, if we, you know what I mean? If we ready to put our life on the line for each other, you understand? Go ahead.
There be no iniquity in their nation. Let my Lord now pass by.
Man, he said, look, check this out. My Lord, please, if they sinning, you know what I mean? If them streets of Baltimore look, if everything's going to plan, them streets of Baltimore look exactly how they should look, which is destroyed, junkies on the corner, you know what I mean? Fathers leaving their homes and they ain't got they leaving the kids at home. The kids is hungry. The wives, you know what I mean? They taking up time with another man. If they doing all of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? If we got trap house everywhere, you know what I'm saying? If they neglecting their kids, if they hitting to the Planned Parenthood on the regular, making them numbers go up, you understand? On them abortions, if they doing all of that, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's get them. But then he said, man, check this out, my governor, my Lord and governor. Understand. But if there's no iniquity in this nation, please, Lord, keep walking.
Right.
Don't bother them. Because the power that they serve, good night. Go ahead, sir.
Lest their Lord defend them.
Mm-hmm.
May God be for them.
Uh-huh.
And we become a reproach before all the world.
Man, check this out, man. Everybody gonna know about this ass whooping that the Most High gonna put on us, man. If you go against them people, man, and they doing right, you understand? Like, man, he said, look, check this out. The whole world gonna know about this. We can't do no, we ain't gonna be able to do nothing. We gonna starve. We gonna die. You understand? They, you know what I mean? They youngest gonna take us out. You know what I mean? You heard about Goliath? Man, check this. Don't let us be the Goliath of this earth. You understand? You heard what he did in Egypt? Don't let this be us, sir. Please, if they doing right, just walk on by, sir. Don't destroy them. Don't bother them. You understand? Go ahead, sir. Matter of fact, we can get that just for shits and giggles with 22.
22. And when actually Infinity Sayings, all the people standing around about the tent murmured, and the chief men of Holofernes and all that dwelt by the seaside of Moab spake that he should kill him.
You understand? And then right there, he pissed. That's the pride of oppressive, man. He like, yo, don't ever tell me nothing like that. You understand? That pride is what's gonna get him taken care of. That pride is what, you know what I mean, got Pharaoh taken down. You understand? That pride is what's gonna take down America. You understand? That pride, Most High will build you up. He will build them up and let America be known as the greatest nation in the world. Just to tear it down in a split second. Go ahead, sir.
We'll be reading this because right into this day, like, you know, you see how they dealing with us. You see how they dealing with our Issachar brothers. You see what I'm saying?
God.
You know, you see how they dealing with us as all of our people. They only doing it because they know that we're sinning right now.
Right.
Them two would not touch us if we came back to keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Lord.
Right. Because
the Lord will turn up on them, and they know it.
Right.
You gotta remember, these records, we the only ones that don't have.
Exactly.
They have these records. They actually call the Most High the terrible back.
Come. Yeah. And that's heavy because he was called the terrible because he was defending us.
Right.
Come on, man. Why wouldn't you want to have the Most High on your side? The Most High on our side, man. You understand? That's heavy. And with that, sir, pass the class over to priest and officer Tazabah.
These are the ISBK security announcements. We, the ISBK, at the 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Johnny Hanna. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves with the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry, tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18, verse 21, and Malachi 3, verse 8 through 10. It means 10th in Hebrew, and it's pronounced Mayashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you like to give. Upcoming Holy Convocation. We got Purim, March 13th and 14th here in Baltimore. If you're here, 3430 Eastern Avenue, come check us out. If you're listening anywhere else, find the school that's closest to you, and get with the Akim on that day. Also, we got Passover coming up. Passover is April the 9th. No, it's the what? April 12th. It's April 12th. Start making arrangements now. Get that Passover fee paid. Remind Aki and Amakwathin to check on social media such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for ISUPK events and material. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he has to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, we're going to give a one courtesy salute to the teacher. In the Israel, Amadi Shabbat, Amadi, Barak, Yahaba Hashem Yahweh Shah Rakhtah, Yadi Matah, class dismissed.